Hello everybody tonight. Well, tonight we're going to be building a gaming PC. So let me go over all the components we're going to be using tonight. The heart of the system was the Ryzen 3100. I did want to go with the 3300X, but good luck finding one of those right now. So we're going to go with this one, which is an 4-core 8th thread, I believe, is set for that. And it does come with a nice little cooler. Alright. Motherboard I'm using is an ASRock B450 or B550 Pro 4M. This is a actually micro ATX build, so much smaller than your normal, but it's not like ITX small. So that's gonna be that. Power supply is I always screw up the name. Evia Jupiter. It's 80 plus bronze rated. It's not modular, but it should do well. I mean, good luck finding power supplies right now that aren't like, you know, an arm and a leg. So, little fun one right here. GPU support. It's full RGB because, you know, PC gaming, RGB baby. Graphics card we're going to use is a ROG Strix RX 580, 8 gig model overclocked edition. That should give us some pretty good performance. I know some people are like, why don't you run the 3080? Good luck finding one of those. And also, those are expensive. Damn, this is a budget build. Trust me. Coffee. Delicious. Anyways, for storage, we're using a 500 gig SSD. This one has actually this I got a really good deal on. You can go to Walmart and pick these up. So if you're looking to upgrade your laptop or even your desktop, you want to get a little more speed, these are only $48 for 500 gigs, which is pretty good. I mean, especially for, you know, this computer. I mean, eventually, yes, I'll add more storage, but get up and going. It has a 550 megabyte read and write speed. That's pretty good. So I say, you know, like I said, if you're in the market for an SSD, Walmart right now, pretty good deal. Okay, now, RAM, we have 16 gigs, basically 2 sticks of 8 gig, 3600 megahertz of RAM. These are RGB, of course. You don't see a lot of reviews for this particular RAM online right now, but the ones you do see have really good reviews for it. So I'm looking forward to using these out today, but yeah, they are full addressable RGB, so get a nice little bling in there. Because we always know the adage, more RGB, faster frames. Now, because my router is downstairs, and this is an older house, I don't want to run wire through the house to, you know, make a LAN connection. So, do a Wi-Fi 6 card. Another really good deal. Found this on Amazon. You can pick these up for about $25. It does have Bluetooth, so if you're looking to get some Wi-Fi, I would recommend these because these use the exact same chip as the expensive cards, but it'd be cheaper. So, and last but not least, the case. We are running another Apevia, yeah. Keep messing up the name. Of course, the same company makes this. This is the Prodigy. This is another micro ATX case. So it's not going to be as big as some cases that are out there. These run pretty good deals. I've already looked at this, so I'm not going to like get blindsided by something wrong here. Pretty nice construction. Wire management, it's okay. Tempered side panel. So we'll go ahead and get this out right now so we can look at it. Alright, let me set this aside. Okay, so I went with a white build because, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of people who just use black cases. I thought, you know, let's spice it up a little bit, let's change it up, go with something a little different. case here is, like I said, it's a tempered side panel. Have your nice tempered glass on this side. Has a magnetic desk cover on the top. There is full mesh front panel. This is removable, so if you need to pull it off to like add new fans or whatever, you can do that. Now, the nice thing about this case, it actually comes with 2 RGB fans in the front and 1 RGB fan back here. Now, it's not addressable RGB. It's RGB controlled through the top. But I mean, if you really wanted to switch it out, I mean, you can get the, the Easy DIY fan kit. I think it's like $45 you can buy one of those and fully trick it out and actually attach those to your motherboard. But honestly, I'm fine with just the straight RGB. So, let's go ahead and get these thumb screws off since this case opened up. And then we'll start things together. So. If I had copyright music, I'd probably play it in the background, but I don't. Actually, alpha gaming. And here's the best, what everyone loves to hear. I'd even get the mic a little closer just so you can hear it. Everyone loves a good peel. Alright, I'll put that back. Get your little ASMR right there for you people. Alright, let's go off. Oop. You have one more, but I'll leave that one on. That side don't get scratched up. Set that in there because I'd rather have it in the box. So, as you can see here, there's a basement in this one. So the nice thing is, when you're all done, your cables are going to look much better. Now, it doesn't have captive thumb screws. These are, of course, you drop them, you lose them, kind of thing. So do be careful when you're using these type of screws. Actually, grab a little bowl, put these in, because I don't want to lose them. Always keep somewhere to place your hardware. Actually, I think my hardware's there. Alright, you get that, pull back a little bit, and it's off. That been there too. Then management goes a long ways, and we are in. As you can see, here's the back side. It's pretty clean. Not a whole lot going on. I mean, you do have your USB connections in here. A few of these cables here for your fans and the RGB form. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and start building the board. Fun part. So we're gonna set ears out of the way until we put that in the case. Move away from this trash because we don't need that. And my loving wife is sitting in the other room, probably listening to us going like, yep, he's extra. But I love her, so it's fun. Okay, power supply. Love you, honey. There she is. It's not a good live stream unless the wife says hello, so. I know I keep looking at the screen even though the camera's right here. I gotta work on that. So, okay, so in the box with this case, we get our I/O cover. It's always good. Data connections, I think there's, what, 2 in here, a 90 and a regular. Always need those. Quick installation guide. Yeah, that seems quick to me. Yeah, that's a good read. I mean, of course, there's probably like 50 languages in here, but hey, that's it. Quick installation. All right, let's pull this baby out. Oh, okay, there she is. Now, if you're ever building a PC, keep the box because it works great as a spot to actually put the computer or the motherboard while you're adding components to it. Now, what's also nice about this, which unlike one of my friends, he has a ROG Strix board. His didn't come with this little foam pad. which I actually kind of like because now that right on there, I don't have to worry about crunch. But before we get too far into this, we'll go over what's on the board. Okay, so as you can see, we got a really large VRM heatsink, so that's going to be nice. You know, if I want to do a little bit of overclocking or stuff like that. Now, this is a PCIe 4.0, so this does have the new generation of PCIe. So one day, if I do get a higher graphics card, I'm dirt cheap apparently, then yes, I can upgrade to that. So that's going to be kind of nice. Now, there's no RGB on this. There is a model that does, but yeah, that's more money, and I'm not going to pay. So, well, that's pretty much it. As you can see, it kind of has this nice, like, brushed aluminum look and white and black, so I think that'll match well with this case. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, always the fun part, is put in the CPU. Now, you think it's a huge box for a small chip. It's because most AMD processors actually come with their own cooler, which is actually really nice because that means you do not have to pay extra. And I find that the stealth coolers are pretty decent. They can even handle like some low-level overclocking. I mean, if you're going to like really try to push a chip, I would definitely recommend something like Cooler Master or something like that. But if you're just like decent gaming, productivity, that's going to work well. Sorry, I need a little sip of the old brew. Anyways. Okay, so let's get the little guy out. Here it is. That is the 3100 Ryzen 3. Nice little guy. Gonna have decent gaming performance, and even productivity performance. Now, if it compares to something like 3600 and stuff like that, no, that's gonna be a really nice chip, but that's also $100 more, and that I don't actually need because I'm really not gonna use that power. Okay, now one thing you always want to do: make sure none of your pins are bent on your CPU. Look for the little golden triangle. Then lift the arm. Take this triangle, little golden triangle right there. Flip it off the camera, but hey, and there's a little mark right here. A small triangle too. You want those two to match. That's how you know you get it in right. And that. Gently set it in the slot. Now, just kind of move it until all the pins just fall right in their slot. Now, never force. Now, see, that just fell in beautifully. That's actually, damn, I wish I would go that easy all the time. But never force it in if you're trying to put the CPU in and it just doesn't want to sit right. Do not try to force it. Because you either got one pin lined up wrong or this arm's not back all the way. If you force it in there, you're destroying your CPU, and now you're going to have to order a new one and pay all the shipping and all that stuff. Just take your time when it comes to this part. Alright, now that's all done, so all we got to do is down the arm until it locks. Locks into place, like see you. You're good to go. Now, I'm actually probably going to bring the camera in a little closer so you guys can actually get a good look at what I'm actually doing. Give me a second here. There we go. Ta-da! Of course, now you just get to look at Batman the whole time. But hey, at least you can actually see what's going on with the board. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and install our RAM. Now, when you're using an AMD board, you want to definitely run a dual channel because I'm sorry, out there people buy these pre-built and they come with and they're like 16 gigs of RAM, but then you look on the board and you only have a single channel, and then you just don't get any performance because AMD loves to run in dual channel. That's just what they like. So a lot of times just adding an extra stick of RAM to a pre-built, a lot more performance. Look at those. As you can see, they have a little bit of bling to them, a little flare. They got that black scheme going on. So what you're gonna do, take this guy, right? Line up the slots. So again, this is why you do the box, so until it clicks. That's it. I'll do one more. Then we will have our dual channel memory. More performance out of this. Let me check. Volume's turned down so I don't get. Okay. Oh, wife's watching. Alright. There's some of this, so we don't have to pile up the scrap laying around. And always keep the boxes. You never know if something goes wrong. You need to send it back, so don't just go and throw your boxes away immediately. So again, we're going to line up the slots. Slide in. Like so. Till it clicks. There. And we are good with the RAM. So, I'm trying to think. What do we want? Thinking the CPU cooler is going to be the next before we attempt to put her in the old case. Yeah. Let's get the CPU cooler out. Now, I will be putting my Ryzen sticker on my case, so I will keep that out because we're going to need that. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Ryzen 3000. Yep. 3-year warranty. That's pretty good. Alright. CPU cooler. Hi, sweetie. Don't worry. It's. Wife's getting some ice cream. Because, you know, real cream. It gets awkward. No, please don't. Hey. Oh, shoot. I did forget. I did miss a step. I gotta take these brackets off. Because it's so funny that they use these old brackets. I mean, if you're running maybe a 3700, yeah. It'll come with the raised spire cooler and you could use these, but yeah. Most people I know that buy this board won't use these brackets. Set those aside. Also, if I can get a like on this video, I'd really appreciate it for watching. Thank you. Anyways, being a jokester. Okay, now add cooler. Place now. The nice thing, now the reason you're not seeing me put any thermal paste on it because these coolers already come with the thermal paste already attached, which is really nice. Just like I said, AMD does a really good job of just making it so there's very little you have to do. Like you have to go out and buy extra. So another reason I do prefer AMD over Intel. So now that is placed, slowly. Okay, got that one started. Now do work, when you're doing these, do work in a cross pattern. Don't try to just do one side and then try to switch to the other side. Because you're going to do what I just did. I tightened this one up too much. Lifting up the cooler to one side. Don't want to do. There, I got a bite on both sides, make doing the other two easier. Just go. Now these are under spring retention, so you don't have to crank these down super, super hard. That's what the springs are kind of there for too. You have to get it nice and snug. Let somebody know the mic is set so it won't hear them in the living room, not when they're in the kitchen. Because I love them. Need to know. I always joke that if Henry Cavill can do this, I can do this, right? Of course, that my wife was wishing Henry Cavill was in this kitchen doing this instead of... Ah! Dad jokes, I know. Dad jokes for days. There we go. CPU fan is installed. Now, if you do want to get fancy, you can. Right now I'm actually debating if I want to get fancy. Which is to actually put the AMD logo at the top. When you do that, actually, go off. I can't remember whose video I watched that did this. A YouTuber. I'm sorry if I cannot remember your name. You probably know who you... No, I don't think you ever watched this video. Somebody else watched this video. You probably know who it is. This is what he usually does when he does an AMD build. He'll go through and switch this. I think it was Brasvolts that did it that way. I'm not 100% on that one. What we're going to do, it's real simple. That guy. Now, turn it. So now the AMD logo will be at the top. A little bit cleaner. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Line the holes back up. Screws back in. Come on, Bella. Dog's getting let out. Like I said, I am a dad. Fur daddy. As well as a regular daddy, so the dog's getting let out too. Appreciate it. Yep. And the CPU cooler is installed. AMD logo is facing up, which I think looks nice. Thank you, Derek. Well, hopefully I don't let out all the magical smoke out of this the first time I light it up, so. And one. Okay. Tuck these down underneath, so. Okay, so. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any steps before I put this in the case. I'm thinking it's gonna be okay right there. Yeah. Yeah, Derek, when you want to join the PC Master Race, let me know. I'll help you build a computer. By the way, they can see you now. Wife, everybody. Anyways, okay, let us grab the case. Because pretty much the next step is honestly going to be mounting the case or the motherboard into the case. Should be fun. Alright, I'm going to set this aside. Okay. We're going to bring the case around. Now I'm going to go ahead and back the camera back up a little bit just so you guys get it better. Sure, it looks okay. Ooh, too tall. Okay, check that again. Hello about live streams. It's always on the fly. I'm crooked. Should have fixed it. Let me look again. Okay, we're good. True, buying an Xbox is a lot easier because you always got to worry about drivers and updates and components. But honestly, the new Xbox and PlayStation that are coming out, honestly, the specs that those have are on par with new gaming laptops. So, not laptops, but PCs. So, and eventually just save your money and get the PC. But I do more than, of course, just gaming. I also do streaming, so where a PC build comes. So, okay, so now ready to place the old motherboard in here. Okay, so the reason I put the CPU cooler on is so I can do this. CPU cooler. Drop that down in here. Now, take my glasses off for a second. Okay, now we're going to check the standoffs. Make sure they're all in the right location. Standoffs are in the good location. Okay, cool. We are fine there. Take this real quick and show you how it looks inside the case. Ta-da! So, as you can see, it's much nicer side. Thank you, Dominic, for complimenting the kitchen. That is all my wife's doing, so. There we go. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Sip of coffee. Okay. Trying to get out all the... Thank you! I thought it was kind of a good view, just to let everybody be able to see what's going on and everything. Okay, let me get all these lovely, so many little screws. Because, you know, they're going to come with 1,000 different screws and standoffs and all that fun stuff. So, alright. Actually, I need a second bowl for just standoffs alone. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So, start. And yes, these are lightsabers for any of you Star Wars nerds out there. You know, a bit of a Star Wars geek myself, so. My wife got these for me Christmas, I believe, 2 years ago, I believe. So. If only those were M&Ms. Yeah. What happened to your PC build? I don't know. I got chocolate on the motherboard and started to smoke. And yeah, probably not the best build ever. Oh man, that would suck. I don't lie. That'd just be horrible. Spend all that time and money getting a PC put together, and I think that's what freaks me out a little bit about AIOs. I know AIOs, and they're really good ones. You know, they have good warranties and things like that, and reliability. But I still won't lie. They kind of freak me out just a little bit because, I mean, if you really think about it, if an AIO went bad, I mean, shoot, you're gonna lose your whole system. One shot. Now, of course, this video does say I am playing PC Simulator, so you can kind of take the joke of like, yep, definitely got the ray tracing turned on. Look at that shadow detail. I'm hoping that has enough in it. Of course it did. Okay, those stand off. Wait. Okay, there's one. Always one that I always overlook. Go. Okay, I know there's another one up here. There it is. Always one hiding. Okay. Whew. Top of my head. Way. And like I said, if you're watching, please leave a like. You know, always appreciated. We are trying to boost this channel a little bit, so. Okay, so making one more look through, make sure I didn't miss any standoffs or screws. Nope, we're good. Yay. So, let's go ahead and start getting a little GPU. This big massive boy right here. This thing is a beast. Take a look at that bad boy right there. Yep. I said this is the ROG Strix RX 580 8 gig overclocked edition. So, there is one above this one known as the top overclock edition. That honestly, this one's pretty good. One of my coworkers and good friend, he has this exact card in his build that we did for him last year. His is a very nice, clean build. I'll have to leave a picture of that on the website sometime. Actually, you know what? If anybody's watching this video and you have your own gaming PC, why don't you go ahead and post it on the page so we can all take a look at it, because that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so what we got to do now is actually find out which slot I'm going to have to take off. Oops, there we go. Which knockout I gotta basically do here. So this gate up. So it looks like it's a double card. I'll be able to do what? It'll look like I have to knock out these two right here. Okay. Knock those out. Now, if I would, of course, had a nicer case, you wouldn't have to do knockouts. Actually, this one's held in by a screw. There it goes. Actually, that's nice. This one's not a true knockout. This is actually a replaceable. Yeah, very often. Interesting. This one is a knockout. You always gotta be careful with it. There we go. One knockout removed. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and now that's set in place. Actually, we're going to have to also get this little guy out. This is the Wi-Fi card that I'm going to be using. Right there. Now, this is a Wi-Fi 6 card, so definitely get some really, really nice speeds. But it's also, like I said, I don't want to have to run a new line in my house. So judging by this is going to go here on the third slot, hopefully. Should we'll put the graphics card in. Beast. This big beast. Okay. Okay, so actually that sits in there really nicely. Ta-da! I actually cleared stuff! Yay! But no problem. I'm going to have to use my bottom PCI slot for my Wi-Fi. be able to use the other one. Okay. No problem. Go slot right down. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock that last one out. Actually, I gotta pull. Screw. Oh. And so, ta-da. That in like so. They're slotted. Actually, yeah, I'm definitely not going to need that GPU. Not with this build. Okay, that's not going to be. Okay. Out. Damn. Oop, there we go. There it is. Okay, so now I'm big boy. I'd have a lot of room. Oops, come on. Oop, that's why. Hold on. Building. Please. Okay, that's good. Ta-da! Shut this little gate. Okay. Now, there we go. Now, the nice thing about this particular motherboard is this one actually has a bracket, metal bracket that's on this PCIe 4 slot. So it'll actually keep this from sagging too much. Because I did buy a GPU stand for this, but honestly, now looking at this, definitely not going to need that. So Dave Baldessari, you want to buy yourself a GPU stand, you go ahead and hit me up. I'll sell it to you real cheap. Okay. That did make it in there. I am gonna have. I love it when I mess up. I'm looking at this and realizing I'm going to need to route some wires I don't have routed. Just because I'm working with a micro ATX board, which is of course smaller than your standard, so I have a little bit less room to work with, so I will have to remove this. So, guys, don't mind, I shall be right back. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick and then I'll get this GPU out. So, okay guys, I'm back. Alright. As you see, I got the GPU out real quick. But realized on this little guy here that if I want to use the Bluetooth, I'm gonna have to plug in this little wire. And also looking at a lot of this wiring, it's like, yeah, better start hooking wires up. I'm gonna put this guy in probably near the end. So where's that wire? There it is. The nice thing is I can actually get put my Wi-Fi card in before I have to do that. Hey look, a CD, like everyone ever uses those anymore. Alright. That. There it is. Okay. Whew, sweet. The reason I'm hooking this up is this will give me the ability to use Bluetooth. Here. So, this little guy. Plug it into one of your USB ports. Okay. The audio. They just make that super. Okay, there's one. USB 5 and 6, USB 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, then we can take this little guy here. There. Then slide. So, our probably even like a little cleaner looking. Send it down through the basement. And get up through here. Give it a much nice cleaner look. Now, if you're looking to do an easy build for your first build ever, I'd probably recommend doing something like an ATX board, not an M to ATX board. And another really good case out there, the NZXT H1. That's a really solid case. Definitely would recommend that. Okay, that's in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and secure this real quick because it's already in. Now, it does come with these, but to be honest, I think the black screws look. Aha, there's one. And there goes one. How it always goes? Alright. New holes. Oh, there. Wi-Fi card is in. Yeah, definitely do need that Bluetooth. I mean, whew, you do not want to run without it. Actually, I might switch it to the other screw. This one, for some reason, wants to push it. There we go. That's better. Okay. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist with that. Okay, hyped up on caffeine. Okay, let us start doing some cable management. Ooh, that's a mess. Okay, first thing's going to be first. Let's go ahead and start separating some of this. USB, which exists. Does that one exist? That one exists up the top, doesn't it? Yes. Yep. This one we can go ahead and bring. I have to use my light on my phone. Ah, there we go. That in place. Secured. Yep. Yep. Back through. So. Okay. Now. It can be a little bit of a mess here. B. Got it. So now this one we'll take down through the bottom, bring it up through the basement. So real quick, down through the basement. Then do this one, which is right next to the other one. Clever. Up right here. Ta-da! Go. USB port is done. Pull some, cleans it up a little bit because, you know, gotta make it look nice. So the next one, which is this guy, HD audio. So this is for the headphone jack and all that stuff that's in the front, which you can see right here, of course. That through back side of the basement. Through. That's where we get a little tricky. Because all my stuff had to be in just a. Well, I can get it in, but I'm going to take the Wi-Fi card back out. I'm just having a good time with that one, ain't I? Oh, just being like I said, go with an ATX board for your first build. Luckily, it's easy to disconnect it. It's not hard. So, the reason I had to disconnect it is because the HD audio slot right there underneath it. Also, ASRock has really good audio systems, so you know some people wouldn't care and they just wouldn't even hook it up. But honestly, I mean, if your board supports good audio, then use it. Okay. Place. Let's so. Ta-da! And we still made it. Okay, you see here, I had to route the one cable right underneath the Wi-Fi card. Luckily, it still fits, so we're good there. Yay! So that's HD audio. That going left here. These little buggers, which is computer, hard drive, reset switch, power switch, yeah, all that good stuff. Power LEDs, and all the little ones that you also forget what the heck they do. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Had to kiss the wife goodnight. Oh, let it breeze in here because I won't lie, it is warm in this kitchen. Getting hot in the kitchen, baby. Anyways. Whoo! Okay.
Can't stand the heat.
That's the wife. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see where we're gonna run those cables up to. Looks like we got a nice little spot right here that we run these up through. Oh, don't worry. When it comes to the end, when I gotta do a bunch of cable management, don't worry. I won't leave you guys at all. I'll do that off screen. Don't lie, that stuff's annoying and probably boring. I mean, maybe some people enjoy watching it, but those people also probably like watching people suffer. Anyways, and that we're all here a little bit right now watching me suffer try to put this PC together. Okay. Now I will need some additional light. So, ding. Neighbor's good. Okay, so of course. There we go. There. Now I can see. I can grab these little guys. Power button. Reset. HD. Hold on, let me cheat real quick. Hope everyone is enjoying the video. I'm hoping I'm not too boring. Aha! Here we go. That's the one. Yes, I am totally using the manual and being a cheat. Okay. Let me fold this up so I can keep that up here. Okay. Our LED, which I actually saw these two. Here we are. Positive and negative. Okay, these two. Positive and negative. Why are they switched? Who is this evil person that switches? Okay, I was successful on one. Negative on the inside? Ah! I'm glad when I look over. No. Okay, negative is the next one. That's good because that's What was that for, Jared? Jesus. There we go. Got it. Yeah, it looks like I got it. Hey, at least I still got hair on top of my head. Why does that one look weird, though? Okay. Those two are plugged in. So, now, we have that switch. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay. Hard drive, LED. I have those two. Where'd they go? Oh, I'm on the hunt. Alright. Got this out of here. Okay. So apparently I'm missing a couple. So that was power plus and negative. Is oh, there they are. Ah, I found it. That. Oh. No. Email. Okay. HD. Hard drive LEDs, I believe, are directly underneath it. Yep. That USB 3.0 kind of gets in the way, don't it? Okay, where's my light? Need the extra light here. There we go. I wonder if I got those upside down. It's too long. Okay, got the hard drive lights in. Woo, that's not fun. Anyways, I wish these two were two. Okay, reset switch. Why is there a freaking piece of plastic stuck in? What the heck? There, got it. A little piece of plastic that was stuck in there. Anyways. Okay, reset switch is... What hell? Well, it's either this or it's backwards. Well, we'll plug that in there then. Round. Pretty much went in that way. This one should go in there with it. There we go. It slid in. Ooh, leave that. Ooh. Now, power button. That's going to be very important. Ooh, come here. Come here. And power switch, which, again, back in the manual, is hip. 2 before the end, so these two. These two. The thing you're supposed to get on here, bud. There we go. Okay. Now I do have to plug in those other ones one more time. Now that I kind of got things out of the way. Bliss Dish. I've never been to Bliss Dish. Why did I ask you that? How was this place? I didn't even go there. It's weird. Like you stop next to that place or something. Gas station next. Hey, how was this place? It's like, I don't know. Never been there. Hey, on the first try. Nice. Get better at it. Okay. Yay. Actually, I just realized I have it in the USB 3.0 at the bottom. So I can actually plug that one in the bottom. Actually save that other one. Alright. Okay, let's take this back up. Oh, buddy. Start cleaning some of this up a little bit. I'm going to take this. Actually, come on. Look here. About this guy. Which guy out of the way? Unplug that. Guys over here. I'm sweaty. One last key. That does not look good. I won't lie. Let's pull some of these back. And make this look a little bit cleaner than what she is right now. There we go. Okay, now that looks a lot. Then, yep. This guy up in. There we go. Let's see. USB 3. Ta-da! That was right? Yep, okay. For a split second, I thought I hooked it up. But I didn't. I hooked it up. Ta-da! There. See how nice and clean that looks? No extra. Here, hold on. I'll give you some extra light. But as you can see, it looks so much cleaner right there at the bottom. So that's, I think, the key. Let's try to make this look nice. Nice and clean. And the nice thing is it opens me up to I still got my PWM fan hookups and RGB hookups, so in case I want to add stuff later, I totally can. Okay, oh boy, look at that backside. As you can see, wiring mess. So, now, we're going to go ahead. Ooh, power supply. Give this baby some power. I said, I did go with an 80 plus bronze rated one, so it's not like I went with some white one or like a white rated or one of those that are real cheap that unfortunately last. I mean, yes, this is a cheaper power supply, but it's still pretty solid. Pretty nice, solid. Doesn't smell exploded yet, which is good. Anyways, just joking. Simple, power on, power off. It's a 600 water. So, I'm gonna do now. Go ahead and install this back in the case. Whew, I don't lie. It is sweaty in here. Okay, let's go ahead and untie. Look at all these lovely bread ties. I was short of bread ties before. Not after this build. Alright. Let's go with these out of here. Now, of course, yes, they're not all black cables and stuff, but they do have this really nice braid on them, so they still look really nice. Okay. Way. Ooh, I still gotta get my I/O panel on. I just realized I hadn't put it on yet. That on here in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and get this tucked in here. Boom. Ugh. Well, she's a tight fit. But the funny thing is, this power supply is actually designed for this case, so you would hope it would slide in. It will if I just nudgingly move these cables out of the way. There it goes. Oh, get my hand on it stuck. Aha! We have power supply. Okay, let's go ahead and get my screws, which I put over here. I'm back. Whew. Okay. We're gonna get down and dirty with this one. Ooh, cramping my foot. Cramping my foot. There we go. Ooh, these are thumb screws. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and line up these holes. Oh. And of course I drop one. There it is. Ugh. Again, if anybody knows Dave, message him. Tell him I got a GPU stand I'll sell him real cheap. Dogs, my neighbor's dogs are going nuts up right now. Hear them whining and barking. Peace. Sorry for that dog, whatever's going on. Oh, that in. Ugh. Yipe! Okay, now I got the power supply in. Go ahead and tighten down some of these connectors. I know these are thumb screws, but because this is the first time putting these in, they are a little on the tight side. Okay, power supply is now in the basement. Yay! So as you can see here, don't drop it. That'd be horrible. She is in. So now more cable management. Yay! Who doesn't love cable management? Not this guy. Now, if I can remember, am I using a? Now, even though this is an ATX or MATX board, it still actually has an 8-pin power connector on top. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and search some of these. I believe this is my... Yep, this is my board power switch. There we go. Okay. So, this is a very important one. So this here. Come in. It's going to turn. So I can set this down so you guys can get a look while I am placing this guy. Here. Okay. Is it? Oh, that's can't be right. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's hooked up. Was connector on. Oh, ta-da! The power cable is hooked up. Going to be doing some more cable management on that one. So, the only thing I got left, other than this guy, is I got this little connector up here, a CPU connector. So, let's track that boy down. There's PCIe. SATA. SATA. Oh, I think I found it. No, that's PCIe. How many PCIe slots are on this thing? Wait. I think I found it. 8-pin. Yep, I found it. Okay, again. This. Okay, send that through. And, like I said, I'm going to tilt this down so you guys can get a look in here while I'm doing this. CPU connector. Just right. Okay, one. And one, get in there. So close. Got it. Aha! Yay! And of course nobody was watching when I did that. Okay. Don't need to be shared. Thank you guys for sharing the video, for sharing it tonight. I do appreciate that. Like I said, of course nobody's watching. Okay. It is power. Yeah. Let's go ahead and that's connected. I gotta sort some of these out. Okay. There we go. Okay. Try to make this look a little nicer. Now, anybody watching, just let you know, we do have another giveaway coming up here in a couple of weeks. We will be doing another live stream drawing, kind of like we did last month. And of course, whoever won it last time will not be entered in next week's or next time we do the drawing. But I will make it very clear this time what you need to do, which is actually to like and share the live stream. Not the announcement videos and those, but like those ones. That's what you need to do. So. But I will make it very, very clear so everyone will not mess up and everybody will be able to do it like they need to be. So, I just wanted to let everyone know that one real quick while it was in my head. So, I think the only thing I got really left is the SSD. Okay. Ta-da! And putting the graphics card in and powering it up. Actually, I should try to find my SATA connection. Actually, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and put in my PCI or my IO shield. I'm thinking about it because I have not installed that yet. Connector. Well, that's okay. We're going to be we'll fix that later. Okay. Ta-da. Yeah, I probably could scoot it in there. I'm not going to. Okay. Got a SATA connector here. Ta-da. That one through. Then I want to do the 90 because I think it looks clean. There. Need these Molex. Got a lot of Molex here. Ta-da! SATA power. You know, there is a channel that Alpha Gaming does. It has royal-free music. I should start playing some of that while doing this, just so to listen to. I won't lie, it kind of gets a little boring when you're not listening to anything. Okay, so as you can see, SSD, good. So there is an area in here that is used for hard drives, but we are going to use it as kind of a catch-all for a lot of this stuff. mainly the SSD for right now. I mean, I know I can mount it on top, but I don't really have, well, yeah, I don't really have any good mounting screws. Like, it was supposed to come with, oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, it did come with, okay. Yeah, these are supposed to, like, do that, but I don't know. Never messed with them. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to bolt this up, like, on that side, like, I do it like this. I don't know, let's take a look. See how it looks first. Let's see. Okay, so I put this like that. It's not bad. If I had I don't know. My one viewer watching, what do you think? Should I put the SSD there, or should I hide it in the basement? Oh, of course you left after I asked that question. Very good. I'm just gonna put it in the basement. Like I said, if it was a RGB one, I probably would. But it's not, so it doesn't really. Of course, we'll be doing the SATA connectors later when I do the RGB fan upgrade that I want to do to this. So, use zip ties that I have. Just trust me, if you're PC building, get some zip ties. It will come in handy. Now I can see why some people are intimidated doing PC builds. I mean, when you see something like this, quite intimidating. But honestly, take your time. You know, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't force anything when you're connecting stuff. And normally they go pretty smooth. Ta-da! Should got a pair of nippers around here somewhere. Not. Just get some scissors. Scissors it is. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Okay, so data done. So now we have some memory. She's got a brain. Got some long-term memory. Let's stick that into the basement because, like I said, we're not going to need this. Oh, get in there. And there's going to be more things that are going to be stuffed in there, so just get used to it now. Okay, so the only thing left, other than the Molex cable, which is here, I should these out and around. These I'm trying to do last, so they're not in the way. Now, interesting is, I actually have two separate sets of PCIe, so technically if I did want to run a Crossfire setup, I actually could. Of course, I'm not going to, but I could. So. Actually, this board is set up to run Crossfire, but, I mean, honestly, I don't have any reason for doing it. It will stay unused. Okay, spare parts over there. Okay, Molex right here, but let's go ahead and route our PCIe power connector through. We can get some power to this guy. Now, the nice thing about this setup, here in the basement, there is a nice slot. So that means we got to put that guy back in. Finally. Jumped the gun earlier on him. Fan of that, but hey, it'll work. Okay, set this aside. Set this down. Big boy is going back in. Finally. Make sure there's nothing ordinary. Good. Okay. He's in. Woo! Okay, let's go ahead and put screw back in that one so we can lock that puppy down, which I believe it's one of the short flat ones. Come here. All right. Okay, that's in place. Now, one last screw. Be ready to finalize. There. That. In. Closed up, tucked in. Okay. Time to run our power supply for the PC, or run our PCIe power supply. Which I won't lie, not be easy anymore. Just because definitely got a lot of stuff. Like I said, hindsight's always 20/20, especially when you realize maybe I should have plugged that in, or I put all these cables through. But it'll be okay. Ah, there it is. Come on. Let me go see if I can find some like needle nose. Hey, there's that cutter I was looking for. That for cable management time. Okay, so take off the old ring. Oh man, this is gonna be. See it. Really need needle nose pliers section here. I can see it. Get my finger in there and touch it, but I can't lift it up. Let me hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, time to get a little inventive. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, you're right there. Come on. Here. Oh. Okay, I got one half of it. Now, let's try to get the other part. Oh boy. You are a pain in the bucket, don't you? Not want to cooperate. Come on. I have an idea. Genius. Like this. Boom, right in the box. Okay. In. Have power or PC or well to our okay. The moment of truth is upon us. Time to add some power to this. See if she's gonna light up. Here we go. Let me grab my power cable. Please don't explode. Okay, so well, ha! We have light. Look at that, baby. Now, yes, the PC fans aren't turning, but that's because I haven't plugged in. Look at that! It's all lighting up. I know, there's no boot drive, so that's freaking out. You shutting down because look at it! Yay! Actually, quick, I can. Does this light up? I thought that was supposed to light up blue. Okay, if we hook this up, where's the little cables? Please hook up. Flex. Ta-da! Ha-ha! There she is, everybody. All running and everything. Everything's all lit up and everything's spinning up. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of cable management. Get all these taken care of. You see I got all the gorgeous RGB going. Get this all taken care of. And I'll probably be posting a video tomorrow with this thing showing like maybe some benchmarks, seeing what kind of performance I'm getting out of this. Now, eventually, I'm probably going to replace these fans here with an addressable RGB setup. For right now, I think they're going to work just fine. I mean, I won't lie, they are quiet. Heck, even if I get the mic really close, it's still really quiet. So, that's great. Because, you know, who wants a loud setup? So, everybody who watched tonight, thank you very much. This was a lot of fun. I had a really good time doing it. So, if you want more build videos and stuff, maybe I can get some people that want to have their own PC for them. So, I'll be happy to do builds for them. Yeah, like I said, if I do any upgrade videos and stuff, I'll definitely post them. Like I said, I might switch these fans. I'm probably going to switch these fans out because like I want addressable RGB, so all this matches. And here's a look at the front real quick, so you can see like the nice RGB fans here in the front. So yeah, we got some unicorn puke going on. So I just want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Thank you. It means a lot every time you guys like and share the videos, because it's just me and my friend Nam, Proud Daddy. We're here to have some fun. You know, maybe do some reviews for people. I like that color. And just like, you know, just have a good time. Thanks for everybody for watching tonight. Like I said, I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. Hopefully I get this up and running. And I can actually do a live stream from this, because I think that'd be kind of fun. So, thanks you all for watching tonight. Catch you guys later. Peace.